Yuta OKKOTSU just ended the fucking Culling games, maybe. Off the back of last leaks here, we see Yuta OKKOTSU pulling up on Kenjaku and simply just beheading him, which is legitimately something no one saw coming, let's be real here. If you say you saw that coming, I think you're out of your fucking mind. But off the back of Takaba and Kenjaku fighting, we see that their fight has come to an end, and it's revealed that Takaba's entire part in the game plan for the Jujutsu High students was to create a distraction for Kenjaku to allow Yuta to get close enough. So, if you remember, Kenjaku talked about being able to track Yuta's cursed energy throughout the Culling games due to him having the most out of the Jujutsu High students. But you know what else has an insane amount of cursed energy? You, when you subscribe to this channel, because we're trying to hit 30,000 subscribers for the years out. So make sure to like and subscribe, because that always helps your boy out. But back to the original point here. Yuta might have just ended the Culling games here, and shout out to Achash for putting me onto this idea. But we all know JJK has this thing of giving and taking. For almost every action in the series, there is an equal reaction and consequences. And right now, I think the consequences of the merger being brought into reality, thanks to Yuta beheading Kenjaku. Because let's be real here, Kenjaku, a man who's been wandering around the planet for a long fucking time, 1,000 years, is in no way, shape, or form not going to have a contingency in case his death happens. There's just no shot that this happens. But his death might have in fact been the catalyst for the merger to have been brought into reality. So let's just look into the clues here, because in chapter 220, Kenjaku said the game ends when all players except Suguru Geto and Megami Fushiguro have died. But Maki followed this up saying to win, we just need to defeat Kenjaku and Sukuna. But what if Kenjaku created another little loophole within Kogane here within the game? We already watched Kenjaku put a glitch into Kogane prior to him even mentioning about the game ending. But what if somehow Kenjaku had a glitch that allows the game to end upon Sukuna's death, or technically Megami's death and Geto's death? Because I mean, right now, as far as we're aware, they may not be able to get Megami back, with Sukuna having completely sunk Megami's soul with the bath, killing his sister, and then fully reincarnating. It's entirely possible that Megami is now considered dead by Kogane because of this reincarnation by Sukuna. And the only point is here, we wouldn't even know if Kogane considers Megami dead, because Kenjaku turned off the alert for Kogane, as he states in this panel right here. Meaning, if Megami has officially died, technically under Kogane's rules, when Sukuna reincarnated, we would have never have seen the official Kogane announcement. Now we see at this moment Yuta beheading Kenjaku, but Kenjaku seems adamant that this is just not the end. However, mentioning his will that shall be inherited, and we see his face and veins start to bulge out on Kenjaku's face, which is extremely alarming, because I, for one, as cool as this moment is for Yuta, I'm personally believing Kenjaku's just not there. I just refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that he's going out that easy. There's just no way. This whole thing is alarming for a bunch of reasons. One, he's too calm about what just happened. His head is decapitated. He's on the floor and he's talking, by the way. Two, we still have no idea what happens to the chaos spirits he's absorbed once he's died. Toji mentioned this way back when about killing the original Geto, and he doesn't want to kill him because he's not sure about what will happen to the chaos spirits. It's also possible that Yuta doesn't know this and hasn't thought about this. Maybe, I guess, but we'll see. Number three, he still has Tengen at his disposal. Tengen is not a force to be fucking trifled with as far as I'm concerned. There's got to be something here that would be coming into fruition from this. And then finally, but not least, number four, Kenjaku may have just triggered the merger here, knowing he's in a bad spot and forcing Yuta into a confrontation with whatever the end result is of that merger. And I know this is a crackpot theory, but having Takaba right next to Kenjaku when Kenjaku theorized that the merger might be something with a funny face is kind of interesting to me, to say the least. I don't know, maybe this is like weird foreshadowing from JJK here, I don't know, but those two parallels and everything that's happening right here, it's not sitting right with me. But all of this brings me to another possible conclusion here, which is we've never actually seen Kenjaku's original film, and my crackpot theory is that he's actually a cursed spirit, which is based on a couple of facts. One, we've never seen Kenjaku's original form. Every version of Kenjaku we've seen has always had stitches on the forehead. His experiments with cursed spirits and humans, and also the disasters cases wanting to beat new humans, makes me suspicious that Kenjaku's desires kind of line up with theirs, which is why he originally started working with him, because remember that the disaster cases wanted to be the new humans, and then also Kenjaku has this weird fetish with experimenting on humans and cursed spirits, so it makes me wonder. And yes, I am very aware he's used RCT, but my crackpot theory here is that Kenjaku's the brain itself uses the human body almost as a mecha suit, like a Gundam basically, and employs the body's RCT whenever it's damaged rather than affecting the brain. I'm not sure how that would work. I know it's very crackpotty, but to add on to this, my theory here is that no human brain looks like this. Like seriously, this is not a normal human brain. But in the recent chapter, Kenjaku is decapitated, and he is still able to talk and even engage with Yuta, which is something we've never ever seen any sorcerers do here. Like, his head is completely off. So in summary, while Yuta just gave us a absolutely massive W, I'm extremely skeptical about this W, because Gege, he never just gives us simple wins in Jujutsu Kaisen. Yuji won his fight with Mahito, but Kenjaku ended up getting away with Gojo as the result of this. Megumi was reunited with his sister, but only to then be taken over by Sukuna. Gojo was unsealed, only for him to then be murdered by Sukuna, and we saw Kashimo's technique, only for him to be turned into a tasty little meat cube. So almost every W Gege gives us is almost always rug pulled and just giving us something more brutal. And now Yuta has seemingly killed Kenjaku, so there's got to be something more that's coming. As for what that is, I don't know. But that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed this little crackpot here. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, as we're trying to hit 30,000 before the year ends, and that will always help me out. And if you haven't already, go check out my gaming channel and also check out my Twitch channel, because I'm doing more gaming content and streaming content over there. But as always, I will catch you guys all on the next one. Much love, big kisses, peace.